Hello and welcome to my restorative yoga class. This is a beautiful class to do when you are needing to slow down and center. For my feminine students, this would be a good class to do, especially when you are in your moon time, when you're in your hormonal winter. This is the time to let down, learn how to be supported, learn how to go within and find peace and solace there. For this class, you will need lots of props. You'll need 2 blocks if you have them. Or something that you can stick under your knees when we get to cobblers. You will need a bolster, a couple of blankets, a strap. The strap just aids so that you're, at certain times, it aids cobblers and it will aid your legs not from flopping out like mine do. As a dancer growing up, I automatically, the way my skeletal structure is, my legs lay forward and then they go out. So this can help you with that. So the first pose that we'll go into is assisted restorative child's pose. The point is that no part of you in a restorative class should be tensed. You should have something under every joint, every bone, so that you're not having to tense up, so that you can fully relax. Think of how much support you have in bed. That's what you're looking for. You're looking for no part of you that's dangling or anything like that. So if you find that you're dangling any part, and if you don't have all of the props, grab a pillow or grab something that can maybe go underneath your arms or things like that. So to begin, when we're ready, this is my extra blanket. I will put it to the side for now. To start with, I am going to tri-fold this yoga blanket to that, so that you have a good width. And I'm going to put it underneath. Put it underneath the bolster. What you're looking for is height. The next thing for this one is a block that will go underneath your forehead, and the rest of them we can leave for later. So when you are ready, I invite you to tabletop over, lower yourself down. I will move my hair so that you can hear me. And when you are there, we're going to move up just a bit. Forehead goes on the block. If it's comfortable and accessible to you, I want you to frog out the legs just a hair. Not much. You're not looking for anything like this. You're looking for just a little bit. If that's not comfortable for you, go ahead and just go straight and put your knees and tops of your feet on the ground. But if it is accessible to you, this is a very, very gentle hip opener, and it just feels really good to me. So when you're situated, I have to take my glasses off so that I can put my forehead, and you want to put your arms just kind of hugging whatever is comfortable. Make sure that there's nothing that's dangling, nothing that's suspended that is uncomfortable. And when you're ready, settle in. You'll notice as you breathe, you're giving your internal organ a very gentle massage. This is a part of restorative. I notice that I'm a little bit too off, so make sure even your hip bones are supported by your bolster. That feels better. This is restorative yoga, where you adjust and settle. It might feel good to roll back and forth, massage your forehead, or it might feel good just to lie here. Make sure you're still breathing deep belly breaths to allow your organs to be massaged. Just taking the time. You still have about another 2 minutes. If you've had your legs in a little bit of frogged out external rotation, I invite you to transition to your legs straight out behind you with your knees on the floor and the tops of your feet on the floor. We're going to stay there for a little bit, a few breaths. To begin to come out, I invite you to bring your arms back and push yourself back up to a tabletop. And if this is accessible to you, apologize for my hair. If this is accessible to you, I invite you to go ahead and do a modified child's pose with your toes together, your knees out. Lie your cheek on the bolster Doesn't this feel beautiful? We're just slowly transitioning between each restorative pose. Allowing the body to be slow, allowing the body to speak to you if it needs to. Your body holds so much wisdom, so much that it's doing, so much that all that it's supporting you. It has things to teach you if you have ears to hear. When you're ready, come up slowly, sit to the side. I'm putting my glasses on. Sit to the side in easy pose. Keep your eyes closed. Put your hands on your knees and just breathe. Feel the effects of what we just did. Beautiful. Okay, when you're ready, open your eyes and we will prepare for the next portion of this. This one is restorative cobblers, and then we'll move seamlessly into fish. You will need all the things. You will need your blanket, your bolster, your blocks, and your strap for this one. I love this one. This is one of my favorite ones. Okay, when you are ready, I invite you to turn your blanket that was underneath, turn it almost like a T, and I am going to need I'm going to need more than one, I believe. Play with the blanket height. You may only need one. You may need more than one. This one for me feels good with a little bit of height, but feel free to play with it. And with the strap, you'll want to make it fairly wide. Make the circle fairly wide because you're going to bring it around your waist. There we go. Going to bring it around your waist. Make sure that the part to tighten is towards you. And there's a reason for that in just a moment. All right, so I'm going to put this around my waist. Make sure I have the blocks to go underneath my knees so there's no dangling portions of myself. And you'll just want to put this right around your waist, kind of where it wants to sit anyway. And I think I still need to make this a bit longer. This one again, you're just going to adjust. Adjust. Accommodate what you need to. And the other portion is going to just go underneath your feet. There we go. I think I'm going to want these a little close, but we'll see. Have it available so that you can pull on it when you are in position. Okay. You want to make sure this is right at your sacral. Oh yeah, that's good. might even want to pull it just a little tighter, and that's why this is there for you, to pull a little bit tighter. Adjust the blocks where they need to go. They might need to be out a little bit more so that you can feel a little bit more of the hip opener. But again, at no time is this supposed to be something where you're feeling really a stretch. At the most, you're relaxing and you're letting your muscles relax into a very small stretch. But I'm not looking for you pushing or anything like that. I want you to just, there's no edges we're going towards, okay? Think of this as if this is in your inner winter, or think of it in that term as well. You're not wanting to push yourself, right? You're wanting to just relax and be cozy. This is what this practice is for. Settle in. Let your arms just lay down, palms up to receive. If you can, maybe pull your shoulder blades down just a bit so that your heart is a little bit more open. Deep breaths as you're able to. Belly breaths are always good. We breathe so shallowly on a regular basis. Anytime you can take the moment to breathe deeply into your belly, it's just so good for you. It's so good for your body. It's so good for your, there's so many benefits to it. It oxygenates the blood. It helps your mental health. It helps slow you down out of, calm down your nervous system so that you're no longer in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. There are just so many benefits to deep belly breaths. At no point should any of this not feel good. If it doesn't feel good, then adjust, accommodate, adapt, grab pillows, grab extra blankets, do what you need to do. Restorative yoga is also a beautiful time to it's almost meditative, and it's a beautiful time to just notice your thoughts. Just as within meditation, you're not judging your thoughts, you're just noticing. And so this is a lovely time as well, as you settle into each pose, just to notice. Just notice your thoughts. You don't have to conform them to anything that is good or right. You're just noticing, that's all. Accepting what is. Not striving to be something that you're not, or someone that you're not. Simply accepting what is. Just checking the time. Don't feel like you need to follow me and raise your arms. come out very slowly. Unbind your feet if possible. Beautiful. And just extend them out. Lie here for a moment. You're ready. I invite you to just sit up, and we're going to adjust to supported fish. This one, I am going to take out one of the blankets. I still need a bit of some would find it better to just go flat. I need, for my lower back, it's not comfortable to go flat, so I need a little bit of a just checking my notes. Okay. I need a bit of an incline, is what I was trying to say. Okay, the other portion is you're going to slide down. Slide your strap down to your mid-thighs. Oops, we got him turned around. There we go. And tighten. Mid-thighs, and I don't want you to fully tighten until you're lying down. Make sure that this is right at the edge of your seat. Beautiful. Adjusting. Okay. And now is when you can pull that tighter and see that you're not flopping your legs out. Keeps them together. Again. Arms at your sides, a little bit out, palms up. It might feel better for you to take out all blankets, which is fine. That gives you a bit more like the fish pose. But for me and my lower back, it just doesn't feel right. So play around with it. Take out all blankets. Laying on your bolster, see what it feels like. Maybe add one back. Whatever is comfortable for you, that's what you should do. Slowing your mind down. Watching the thoughts go by. Allowing yourself just to be. You don't have to be anyone that you aren't. You don't have to. Just be. You might even need to play around with the placement of the strap. It might feel better to put it down further on your legs. I'm going to try that. Oh yeah, that does feel a little bit better. Beautiful. here for about another 2 minutes. So really settle in. If you find anything tense, now is the time to let go. If your belly is tense because you're armored up, let go. Breathe into that belly and release it. If your shoulders are tense, pull those shoulder blades together so that your shoulders relax. If your jaw is tense, you might move it around a bit and then relax it. Wherever you find the tenseness, that's where you go and you actively release it. That's the work for today. That's the work. When you're ready, I invite you to just turn on your side. Just kind of roll off. Yes. Support your head with your arm. Just lie here for a moment. When you're ready, push yourself up, and I'm just going to sit here for a moment with this. I might loosen it up a bit because we're going to use that again. This one is supported bridge. Supported bridge. This one takes a little bit of adjusting. You might need to bring your bottom forward so that you can adjust the blankets. Now, I'm going to go long way. What you're looking for is even. Don't know if you can see that, but it's not even. So we're going to make it even with an extra blanket. There we go. And now it's even. Lovely. Just consulting my notes. Perfect. We can get rid of the bolster. And I'm going to, excuse me, sit back up here with my seat fairly close to the end of the bolster, keeping the strap, because we're going to go straight on here. And this is supported bridge. So what's going to happen is our shoulders and our head are going to go off of the bolster. So you may have to adjust a bit. like I am doing. That's okay. Tighten that up. Make sure my shoulder blades are off. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, once you're there, I invite you to goal post your arms up. Try to shrug your shoulders down. Pinch your, not pinch, but pull your shoulder blades down towards each other so that you don't shrug into your ears. And relax. There we go. Might have to make minor adjustments, and that's okay. Beautiful. You're showing up for yourself today. You're showing up for yourself as you are. Accepting of yourself, accepting of where you're at. We're not looking for perfection. Don't expect perfection out of yourself. Just accept where you are so that you can make strides towards where you're going. It's only when we accept where we are that we can stop the judgment cycle and we can move towards our goal. That seems counterintuitive, but it's not. So stop the judgment shame cycle. Accept where you are so that you can move forward. A couple more minutes. Stay here as long as you want. I'm listening to my body. And I'm going to roll onto my side for now. If you want a few more moments, just stay and be. That's beautiful. When you're ready, I invite you to push yourself up. Take the strap off. Sit in easy pose. And let's just have one more moment of quiet, meditative peace. Breathing. Remembering who you are, adjust as necessary. It's only in letting go of the judgment of where we are, that we can move into where we want to go. Without acceptance, we stay in the judgment cycle. We're all works in progress. All of us. Accepting where you are does not mean you are content staying where you are. It means you're pulling yourself out of the cycle. And you're accepting what is, so that you can move yourself into what could be. Thank you so much for joining me on this class. What a beautiful time together. My heart is full. I hope yours is too. Remember my words about judgment and about acceptance. Give yourself some acceptance today. And by doing that, that helps you work towards self-love and work towards your goals and what you want. It's not giving up. I love you. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, namaste.